girls anymore. No one is teaching them right or wrong because they don't even know what's right or wrong. They're confused. The woman doesn't know what being a woman is, and the man doesn't know what being a man is. No one knows anything anymore. And they're confused. So the kids, they don't know what to do. They want love. They want affection. They want mummy. Where's my mummy? Huh? But there's no mummy. So what does he do? He's out on the street. So he finds his substitute mother, the gang. And they say, listen kid, you want to join our gang? You know what you have to do? You have to break this thing, smash this thing, shoot this person. 11-year-old kids shooting people so they can join a gang. And they're proud. Hey, I shot him. And you're saying now it's urban warfare. I was reading, a brother sent me an extract from the Washington Post. The guy saying, what are we even talking about sending troops to Bosnia? Send troops to Washington, D.C. It's open warfare here. Why? Because your family is destroyed, your society is corrupted, because you're not following the natural path anymore. You're confused about your identity. The woman isn't a woman anymore. The man isn't a man anymore. And you find that all your wishy-washy ideals, what's it doing? Destruction. You see? Because Islam deals with the reality. Because Islam is revealed by the one who knows the reality. Allah, the Creator. You see, so when you implement Islam, you find it works. And this is one of the proofs that Islam is from God. You find that the laws of Islam, you call them harsh, you call them medieval, but they produce a peaceful, successful, prosperous society when they're implemented, which we don't find today. Most countries, they don't implement Islam. And even if they do, they just implement it like Saddam Hussein. He just wants to chop people's hands off and impose his authority. So he just, imposes these so-called things out of context. But the reality is when Islam is implemented, it works. It's practical. You see, we talked about death and paradise and the afterlife and hellfire. That's all real. And I don't want you to forget that for a minute. But I'm telling you about right here, right now. How are we going to make this world a better place? You may think the last place you'll ever think of looking is to the Qur'an. You think it's the last place I ever thought of looking. But you tell me, what's going to be the cure for this society, the consumer society? Is life and happiness in life by having lots of money and surrounding yourself with possessions and things? Is that really where happiness lies? And why do we find that 17% of the world's population are consuming 70% of its resources? 17% consuming 70% of the world's resources. You know why? It's because of a lie. It's because of a lie that you have to consume to be happy. You have to smoke this, drink that, listen to this, watch this movie, dress like this, look like Naomi Campbell, then you'll be happy. But it's a lie, people. That's not where happiness lies. That's not where happiness lies. You're not going to find happiness there. Happiness is a state of the heart. I even talked to a guy yesterday. I said, what's going to make you drinking beer? I said, why are you drinking that? He said, I want to get a bit of happiness in my life. So I said, so you're not happy? He said, yeah, that's true, I'm not happy. I said, what's going to make you happy? He said, when I go back to Africa. I said, no. You're not going to be happy when you go there. Happiness is right here. Right here. In that little piece of flesh called your heart. If it's whole, your whole body is whole. If it's corrupted, your whole body is corrupted. That little piece of flesh, your heart, that's where happiness is. And if you have it, the happiness and the peace and tranquility in your heart, nothing's going to get you down, people. But where're you going to find it? Where are you going to find it? Where are you going to get it? You can't buy it in the supermarket. You can't buy it off the shelf. You earn happiness. You earn it because it's something that God, your Lord, your Creator, He sends it down into your heart. Peace and tranquility. So you can only earn happiness by pleasing Him. And you see, that's the reality, because Islam is a practical religion that deals with practical realities of how should people live their life. I'll give you another example. Now you're besetted in the West with crime. Well, is it surprising? What do you do with your criminals? What do you do with them? You catch a criminal and you send him to prison. He sits down with a load of other guys, a load of other criminals, and they teach each other how to be better thieves. So when he comes out in society, he's perfected in the eye. If he didn't know, he was ignorant before. You sure bet after he's been in prison, he's not ignorant anymore. So you pay your governments to send these people to universities. Universities. You might as well get a PhD in master criminality. Huh? You send them there and you say, oh well, this is the compassionate way. This is our Western way. You see, we're liberal and we're compassionate. But are you compassionate? Are you compassionate to the person who's been shot, the shopkeeper who got stabbed, the man who's got his house breaking into, he spent all his life earning things and it was all taken away? Is that compassionate? Huh? He got his money stolen. Is that compassionate? And are you being compassionate to the thief? Are you being, being compassionate to the thief will mean you'll stop him stealing. But you don't stop the thief stealing. You encourage him to steal more. Huh? And on top of that, the whole way your society thinks, the whole way of thinking is, listen, money, money, money. Have a car, have a TV, have the latest this, have the latest that. So people, of course, they're going to go and steal. Of course they're going to go and steal. They think happiness means surrounding yourself with lots of riches. So if they can't get it by earning it, because they can't get employed, they'll go and steal it. They don't know anything else. Huh? They don't know it now in America. You see, you call us Muslims. You see, we're defeatists. We're defeatists. Huh? We believe in God's decree. Huh? We religious people teach the poor to be patient, and therefore they don't strive. What you doing in America now? Now in America, you're deciding now that you're going to administer drugs to black people because they have a problem in their minds and it makes them violent. Huh? First you teach them that you have to have lots of money and lots of nice things in life to make you happy. And when they can't get them, what do? Give them drugs to keep them quiet. Huh? There's something wrong there. There's something wrong there. And there's a hell of a lot wrong there, people. Okay? But in Islam, you see, let me tell you Islam now. First of all, in Islam, the Qur'an tells you that this life is a test. This life is a test. And this world and everything in it, in fact, the Prophet Muhammad said that with a group of his companions, they passed a dead goat lying, rotting. You imagine the flies and the heat and the maggots. Huh? And he said, who will buy this?